Weather can change on a dime, and I tell you what, speaking of dimes, we want to save as much money as we can when we go to the grocery store, and some of us might think, wow, those food prices just keep going up and up and up, and you might wonder what is causing all of this. Well, we have Diane with us here, and she's from CommonGround, Nebraska's CommonGround, and explain, where are these food prices coming from? You know, because we just go to the grocery store, it seems like we keep shelling out more and more money.
Right, exactly. Well, and people like to think we've had this terrible drought, and there's less corn out there, there's less soybeans out there, and so the grocery prices, that's why the grocery prices are going up. And it sounds reasonable, except when you start looking at what percentage of the groceries food costs actually comes from the main resource, and it's not very much. Right now, I have this graphic from the USDA, and right now they estimate that of all the food in your grocery cart, only about 14% of it actually is from corn and soybean, from the prices that the farmer gets.
Really? And that's kind of decreased as time goes on, right?
Yes,
and you
exactly.
kind of demonstrate that here, too, like the percentage that the farmers actually get from what we pay.
Mm-hmm. It used to be farmers might get 20 cents for every food dollar. Mm-hmm. Well, now that is down to about 14 cents. And the reason for that is because when you think about that, the corn is a raw product, and it has to be taken to the elevator. The elevator has to take it by train to a processor. The processor has all the processing costs, labor costs, and then there's also, you think of the marketing, the research and development, the packaging, all that. It takes up the majority of the cost of our food. So even if our food prices that the farmer gets doubles, it actually isn't going to increase food costs very much at all. What is going to be a major reason that a food cost is going to go up is energy costs. Because you think about that, at the factories, the cost of electricity and energy, the semis it takes to take the product to the wholesalers, and then the wholesalers to take it to the grocery stores, and the electricity in the grocery stores, you know, the wages and everything.
And
but
even
actually,
the packaging, it takes oil and that kind of thing too, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see this, because you can't even explain what you were showing here with these bowls.
Well, what I did is I brought a box of cornflakes, and what this represents for a box of cornflakes this size. This would be, it's about 2 cups. It's about a third of what's in this box. A third of a box of cornflakes actually goes for energy costs.
Okay.
So when fuel prices start going up, that's when you see grocery food stores prices start going up too. Now this container doesn't have a whole lot in it, because that is what that's the farmer's portion.
Yeah.
And so you can see that when we do get, maybe the prices do rise for the farmers, it isn't going to affect the cost of this box of cornflakes very much.
There's a lot of other factors.
Oh yeah, and the main factor is energy. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for putting this in perspective for us.
Yeah,
I like the props and everything. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's CommonNebraska.com.
All right. Look that up as well, CommonGround. And, of course, if you have questions, go to our website as well, Nebraska.tv. We'll have a link there for you.